Stop. Keep on, I said it ain't gon' stop. It ain't gon' stop, it ain't gon' flop. Stop acting like we ain't so hot.
What's going on, people? This is Influence back with another video. And this is Iron Factory's EX30 Cygnus. This is their Jetfire Take Legend Scale Jetfire, and he's pretty sweet. He may look a little mistransformed, and besides this, but there's a reason for that, and we will get to that in a minute. Move this over so you can see the box. Nothing spectacular, just smart work, some nice artwork. Had a little window, and there we go. I don't know how long, I may stop looking at the boxes. His instructions, it's pretty good. The only gripe I got with the instructions is they don't show you how to put the stand together. But if you had stands before and figures before or whatever, you can pretty much figure it out. So it's not that hard. Comes in like a clamshell, but then you have this extra piece underneath, which is where the accessories is, the stand and the gun. And so you get that. You get these hands as well. Some of them are off the sprue already because I took them off to use them. But you can't transform it with these hands on it. So that's the only downfall with the hands. I haven't found, I thought the fist would be able to go in there, but that doesn't even go in there. I think it's bigger than the hands that are on here. So here's the stand, and I'm going to show you right now how to, of course I'm going from vehicle to robot. So I'm going to show you right now how the stand goes. The gun doubles. So let me zoom in a little bit. So the gun doubles as the landing gear. So you see that. I didn't know what to do with this. It's this little piece right here. If you have this figure, you'll know this piece. It basically goes, it has two little forks, and it slides, those forks slide in right here. And it's basically friction and just gravity, because then it fits around this part and it just holds them up. So it frictions a little bit. It's not really that tight, but as you can see, it does the job. And it's not super, like, it won't fall off depending on what, you can take this apart and put it in different poses. So anyway, so that's that. Let's get to the main event. Mine, I actually got this from TF Source, and I do want to shout them out because they're like my go-to if I can't find, well, they've been my go-to for the last few purchases, because their shipping is pretty quick. Besides a couple times I've had an issue, but I've had issues with all shipping. But also I've been having issues with some of the smaller, and I'm not here to bash anybody, so I'm not going to say their names, but I just pre-ordered with a few of the other companies, and I haven't gotten pre-orders yet. So I just go with TF Source. But the other thing is, when I got the first shipment of this, it was broken. No, it was missing a gun and missing something else, a part of the stand, I think. So they told me send it back on their dime. Send it back. They sent me a new one. Now this one is also broke. I don't know if I'm going to send it back because it won't transform, but at the same time I'm not going to keep it in this form. But still, I probably should send it back. But if you can see right here, let me show. Right here, it's fused. This is like a double hinge. It's fused. That's from me actually in there. I was trying to get it to move, before I realized it was fused. And what sucks is, before I realized it was fused, can you see? I don't know if you can see that. There's a big stress mark right there. So that peg is about to come off at any time, which sucks. This side is fine because it has the double hinge that actually works. And this has not the double hinge because it doesn't work. It's only good for robot mode. So I don't know if that's a QC issue. Obviously it is for Iron Factory. It's not on TF Source. So I just wanted to shout them out because they did take care of me quickly and got me a new unit out, even though it was broke again. But like I said, that QC issue is on Iron Factory, obviously. So let's get into transformation. Let's take the gun off. Well, we can show the gun real quick. It's just a hollow. You know, not much to expect. But I do like that it doubles as landing gear. It's pretty cool. Might as well do the arms. Super scary because that is going to break at any moment. This is probably the last time I'm going to transform it. And maybe if it does like fall off or break, I don't know, maybe I should get a new one. But anyway, you want to push those arms up. They're double jointed, of course, if they work right. Work on the legs. There's 2 pegs that this pegs into the back of the legs. You can pull that out and slide this up. Oh no, okay. And I'm out of order. Do this first. Just open up that flap. This will be slid back, so open up that flap where it won't slide. Fold the nose cone in. Fold the nose cone in. Fold the nose cone down. Push the flap down and you have the head. Now you can push this up. Now it'll have clearance. Can move these wings up and fold them. Wings, fold them. And now for the legs, split the legs. The knees right here. I don't think you have to move them up in this mode, but in robot mode, they do peg in. So there's a peg right here, and it pegs into the shin. So it doesn't go up by mistake. So that's a good thing. It locks it in. Then you have the feet. This piece. And rock it back. It's like on a double hinge. Rock it all the way back. It's the heel spur. Turns into. And you can pull the feet out. Feet. Feet. And almost done. This you got little parts forming to do. Take this out. Whip it around so it's facing forward. You can also take this backpack off if you need to slide it, but you don't have to. You can just slide it while it's on there. Then you do the famous hand flip. Of course. And there's Cygnus. Get the gun. You have a legend scale Jetfire. So yeah, he go over articulation. It goes all the way around. I don't want to move that arm. Let me do this one because it's the same. Now his back gets in his way a little bit. He has shoulder up to there. Head looks up pretty good. Not down that much. Has waist swivel. He could probably get more if you take this off, but then would it be Jetfire? He has thigh swivel. Knee, but the pack gets into it, so you can get almost 90 degrees. Elbow bend, I think, is double. Is it double jointed? Yeah, it is. It's double jointed. So you get a good bend there. Also, his waist, I think I showed his waist, but show that off again. Then the feet, he has a little rocker. It's not crazy, but he has a toe tilt and up. So that's cool. He also has these things that extend out. I don't know what this is from. I don't know if it's a certain lure or what. Hard to get out. There we go. Let's push on the top if you don't have a tool. Learn something new. And push on the top. So then you have these things, these guns, which I don't know if that's like IDW or Gundam or what, Robotech, whatever, but it can do it. So I don't want to do it. I don't remember him doing that in G1. So it is what it is. So yeah, that's articulation. The paint is pretty good. Has some, some highlights, some breakup from the white. It's a pretty good figure if mine wasn't broke twice or QC issues. But, and you can see him from the back. It's pretty clean besides a giant backpack. But what can you expect? Alright then, this has been Cygnus, and I'm out of here.
Hip hop, I feel I gotta save. Who am I? You might say influence, and I spit better than most in this game. Provoking thought with no cocaine.